For everyone, it will be a marathon, an endurance race to the end. For some, it is a race just to get to the start. The team from Ampol Performance Oils burns the midnight oil just to make it to the start line. A suspected split in the engine block means an overnight engine rebuild before the event has even started. Frantic efforts are made to get it repaired and ready for racing in less than 10 hours' time.
Ross, these are not normal working hours?
Not really, no. This is motorsport working hours.
Hey, Bruce. Indeed. Do you want to go on that first?
No, with the hose.
After rebuilding the engine, you burst straight to life. Obviously the boys are happy with it, so, well, I reckon you only have one big mistake, and I think we've had it. So, no, I think the boys worked their guts out last night. They're all buggered now, but no, they've done an excellent job, so I've just got to do my part for them now.
For Tony Ward in the South Sea steamship Quickcraft, it's a case of third time lucky. He's been runner-up in 3 World Championships.
I've either been second or I've been out. I haven't actually finished. There's been no sort of middle ground. So, I mean, I really don't hold too many expectations for the race, but I would dearly love to win a race.
When it comes to winning, most have the same game plan. Don't try and win the race on day one. Conserve the equipment and make it to the end. 900 kilometres of pounding and crashing up rivers and rapids, shingle bars and banks will test the stress levels of every internal engine component as well as the crews. Americans Jeff Laird and Tim Harding in Jetcraft Eagle have other ideas though, a burning desire they make clear from the start.
We'll run hard today. Actually, our scheme of things is we're going to run real hard on the North Island, and we're probably going to soften up a little bit on the South Island. I mean, this is a strategy. So we're going to pick the pace up today, and hopefully we're going to come right ahead of everybody, time-wise.
Tim, what's in the engine that's going to make you stay out in front?
Well, we've got a 556 electronic sequential port fuel injection by Lee Performance. And it's got all the good parts, Crowler cranks, the best stuff you can buy. Titanium retainers, one-piece valves, the whole works. It's all roller, and you can't buy any better, so the only thing you can do is hope nothing breaks.
Their strategy works. Laird leaps to the lead and doesn't look back. Ashburton's Duncan Storia in the Optima Batteries Quickcraft sports the biggest engine in the field. At a massive 10 litres, Storia is right on his tail. But the Optima charge dies when the crankshaft breaks after only 10 minutes of racing. Tony Ward, keen to break the bridesmaid bogey, is every bit the Americans' match, but isn't out to win the marathon on day one.
We could actually hold Jeff Laird, no problem at all, but we elected to just let him get away a bit to get out of his rooster tail. And everything was running just fine, and then sort of noticed going around left-hand corners that the engine didn't feel too good. It was starting to flutter a bit, and it progressively got worse. Right-hand corners was fine, so I thought it was something to do with the carburetor, and then next thing the engine quit. And we went up a shingle bank. That was okay. We pushed the boat back in the water and got going, got to the top in second place.
Canadian Spencer King leads the third wave to Pipariki, posting second fastest time overall, leaving the host nation in little doubt about the top speed of the international competition. Kiwi Michael Hill in Mobile runs an eagle hull, the same as Spencer King's, designed and built by another jet boater, Rob Krunick in Canada. And like King, he also runs a lightweight high-output engine.
It's a Ford SVO based around the NASCAR engines. It's 383 cubic inches, which is probably smaller than most in A or open. But being small, its fuel consumption's a little lighter than everyone else. But we still have the horsepower of most of the big boys.